Every time I'm making a 10-piece or a 20-piece nugget, I always have to resist the urge to put an extra nugget in each box. The most important thing to me in my job is to make sure everyone is happy. So if you get a 10-piece from my store and there's 11, don't say nothing.
Do I get paid for working at McDonald's even though my parents own the stores? Yes, I get paid a salary, so that means I get treated like everyone else. I could get written up, suspended, or even terminated. The only perk that I get is free food, and I'm definitely okay with that. This week, I'm going to be showing you how we fry up some McChicken. First, we start with blue gloves, then we grab our frozen McChicken patties. The blue gloves are only used for raw products, so make sure you take them off whenever you're doing anything else. Put them in the fryer, let them fry for a little over 3 minutes. The fryer will start beeping and say pull, then you pull them out of the oil and put them in the UHC tray. You can cook up to 6 in a basket, but we're kind of slow right now, so we only did 3. Then, you just put them in the UHC cabinet. Make sure you start that timer. What's the most complicated menu item to make? Well, when COVID first happened, McDonald's limited their menu to make operations a little bit easier. So right now, there's nothing really too complicated. But back in the day, those premium wraps were literally awful to make. They tasted awesome. They were just super complicated and time-consuming. Do my siblings work at McDonald's, or is it just me? So I have 2 brothers, Paul and Patrick. We all started with McDonald's about the same time in 2008. Paul is the oldest, and he is still with McDonald's. He's an owner-operator and owns one of our stores. Patrick is the middle child. He left McDonald's a few years ago to pursue being a lineman. So if you need some burgers, hit up me and Paul. But if you need your electricity fixed, hit up Patrick. Does working at McDonald's make you hungry? Absolutely, it makes you hungry. It's so tempting when you're working, especially in the grill area around the food, to pop a nugget in your mouth here and there. But we all know we can't do that, because it's technically theft. Speaking of stealing, this one time we caught an employee trying to steal quarter meat. And not just one patty, he had a whole case in his car. Do workers get free food? At our 5 stores, yes they do. We give you a free meal whenever you're on your break, and also we give you a 50% discount when you're on the clock. When we first took over these stores in Ohio, they were paying 50% for their meals on their breaks. So I guess it really varies between organizations. But here's a pro tip. If you're a McDonald's employee, you can get a 30% discount from the app. The quarter pounder with cheese. A couple years ago, McDonald's went away from frozen meat with our quarter pounders. The meat does not come to the store frozen, and we keep it in a refrigerator, not a freezer. It's definitely made a difference in the quality of our quarter pounders. The only downside is they take about 90 seconds to cook. So that means if you come through and order one, you have to wait about 90 seconds to get your quarter pounder. But it's definitely worth the short wait.